Alright, we're going to go over how we put all of your Safariland products onto your multi-mount holster. So this is a M&P TLR7 multi-mount. First we get rid of all the packages, and that way you don't have to deal with it. So first with the fork, we'll put that on the holster, and you'll get all the extra hardware, so you can have it. So we're going with the shorter screws. Put that off the side. So with Safariland hardware, it comes with, these are painted. There's no thread locker on them that I've seen. So what we do, because it's a pain to clean these off, so we just use a die. Because if you don't take this stuff off, you can't hold the post hard enough to screw it in. And those are the only three you have to clean off. If you do it at home, you can try sandpaper. This is just the best method we've found. So we're going to put the post in, grab screw. We're not going to tighten them down all the way, just because we have to make sure this is square. A little, and this bottom one is always fun. Make sure this is straight before we snug it down, and then we can tighten the rest. Okay. For the receiver, we will take this, your UBL mid-ride, Safariland, and we will take, we need this. This is ideal if you're running our thigh strap. Trash. We'll just empty these all out. What we'll do with this, we'll take just some snips, and we're just using this as a spacer. So we will cut this section out so we can trim a little bit more off. So we take a section of this out. What I'm going to do real quick is just buff these edges, so when it rubs on this, it's not going to cut it out. Okay, so this almost takes 3 hands sometimes. So put the nuts in the receiver plate. And since we are using spacers for the thigh strap, we use a little bit longer screws just so we have the best contact with this. Those on there. can snug them down so these are flush. So your fork doesn't catch them on the way in. So now just do a test fit. Good. The reason why we use the spacers is because if you don't, just the little bit amount of flex this will put on the receiver plate will make it hard to slide this in. And of course, since I'm doing it on the fly, shit happens, and we forget things. Slide that up in there, put this back in. And then you can adjust it for your leg. So our thigh strap has some flex to it. That way when you're moving on the range, it's not so tight. So, and you'll get all this extra hardware because, well, I don't want it. And in case you need spares, you've got it. There's your Safariland setup. This is with the M&P TLR7 with QLS system, UBL mid-ride, and AGS thigh strap.